Talisker Whisky Atlantic Challenge is one of the world's toughest rowing races.
Okay guys, 30 minutes to go on your boats.
A total of 16 intrepid teams ranging from 5-man crews to solo rowers took on this supreme test of endurance.
This is where the adventure starts.
Adrenaline flowing through every vein.
3,000 miles of empty ocean. I think that is going to be a big thing to overcome.
Want to go, just go.
Their goal? To row 3,000 grueling miles across the Atlantic Ocean from La Gomera in the Canary Islands to Antigua in the Caribbean. During the race, the teams faced some of the worst conditions in the event's history. Bad weather and terminal boat breakages forcing the retirement of Atlantic Splash, Astro Sweden, Team Nias Energy, Atlantic Forces and Inspirational Friends, the female pair who held out for 96 days before abandoning their boat. As for the remaining fleet, Locura rows the Atlantic, competing in the open class, quickly established their domination and claimed victory after 41 days at sea.
To be the first is a real honour. Whilst we were crossing, to know that everybody in the rest of that fleet had more to go than you meant we were in a better position. And man, did that lift your spirits.
Not far behind, a thrilling battle for the Fours class was developing between the Atlantic Polo team and Row to Recovery. After swapping the lead throughout the race, Polo took the win, with their British Army rivals completing the arduous challenge just 9 hours later.
We're polo players, so obviously we've got a certain amount of competition in us and we've competed all our lives, but this obsession we got on the boat, I've never been so competitive about anything. It was all about win, win, win.
We've had one 24-hour period where we haven't had to wear oilskins. It's just a never-ending circle of relentless torture.
The pairs class had been the most open and competitive of the race, with several teams confident of victory. Pre-race favourites Nordic Endurance suffered continual boat issues, making it a two-way fight between Atlantic Row 2013 and two boys in a boat. In the end, Atlantic Row were able to hold on for victory.
We've just crossed the finish line! First pair!
Fast cars! Come on!
But a day later, two boys had the consolation of breaking the world record as the youngest pair to row the Atlantic.
I've said from the start that I would have done it, irrelevant of whether there was a record attached to it, but it is the icing on the cake. And I'm sure as everything sinks in, we'll be incredibly proud of it.
At the end of the day, just crossing the Atlantic is a phenomenal achievement. So to then take that one stage extra, win the race, it's speechless.
Meanwhile, the only remaining solo competitor, Andrew Abrahams, had been facing a punishing crossing after being taken to the brink by seasickness, boat breakages and a deep gash to his leg from being swept overboard by a wave.
It's just been really tough and I'm really scared now.
The courageous Australian was forced to summon all his willpower to live up to his slogan, "You gotta wanna." After completing the race in 57 days, the toll the effort had taken was clear.
I think I'm going to pass it. It is relentless. It will not stop.
Nordic Endurance, Bolton Atlantic Challenge, Team Prosector and Atlantic Inspiration all completed their Atlantic crossings and can proudly claim to have conquered one of the great endurance challenges on the planet.